Hey, children fans, your pal BD back here again with your another weekly news announcement. And this is for November 17th, 2020. I do apologize. First off, I want to say I filmed a couple days late, but I wanted to film some stuff with Cobb, so I waited till I came over to his house to do that. But those of you new to my channel, I do is every week I post this video where I talk about what's coming in new on Blu-ray and DVD this week, next week, and anything was majorly announced. We talk about 4Ks, and then if I have any additional news, I'll put it at the end. So let's get started with this. First off, this week, we do have Shout Factory releasing Twins, the Arnold Schwarzenegger classic with Danny DeVito. We have the Ghost Dog Way of the Warrior coming out by, I want to say it's Arrow Video. We also have the big Resident Evil 6-movie 4K collector set, which I think I've spoken about before. I have seen it. People have opened it. I think the box is really cool. I don't like the inserts on the inside. It just seems too flimsy. I kind of wish they would put steel books in there. Also, Arrow Video released Silent Running this week. We also got the new Mutants that came out this week on 4K Blu-ray DVD, and there was a steelbook. I did not get the steelbook. I wasn't overly impressed with it. It was just a bunch of shadows kind of like poking out. I just didn't think it was kind of generic, so I just went with the 4K instead. But that did come out this week. We also had the Hammer Film 20-movie collection coming out this week from Mill Creek. Westworld Season 3 comes out this week, and that's coming out on Blu-ray DVD. And there is a 4K, and there is a 4K steelbook for it too from Best Buy. We also have, let's see here, Inner Sanctum coming out from Mill Creek this week. And the last thing that came out this week is The Cruise on 4K. And I'm assuming that's because the sequel to The Cruise is coming out here pretty soon. So, of course, they're going to re-release it to get reacquaint people with that movie. Now, that's it for this week. Next week, the 24th, which is 2 days before Thanksgiving, we do have The Irishman coming out on Criterion. And here's an interesting thing. I'm not really sure. I didn't double-check before I did this video. But there were 2 Arrow titles, Ghost Dog Way of the Warrior and Silent Running released this week. I'm not really sure. You might want to double-check on the Barnes & Noble website because all their Arrow videos are 50% off right now. And the same thing with the Criterion. Irishman may be on sale. Don't quote me on it, but it may very well be on sale because sometimes they'll do that. So that does come out next week. We also have from Kino Lorber Mad Max, the first Mad Max coming out on 4K. Vinegar Syndrome is releasing the Beastmaster, the Mark Singer classic. That comes out next week in 4K. It's going to be in 4K too. I really want that. Then we do have the Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, the complete series from the late 70s. I love that series, man. Gil Gerard, man, that's a great series. Then we also have next week Train to Busan, the Peninsula coming out next week. That was the sequel to Train to Busan. Actually, it's the sequel because there was actually an animated movie that went into Train to Busan that went into Peninsula. So that's coming out on Blu-ray, DVD, and 4K. I didn't see anything about a steelbook on that one. But I got to tell you, a lot of people bashed Peninsula. But honestly, I really liked it. I thought it was a great zombie movie. I like what they did. They kept along with the story. I really enjoyed it. We also have next week Better Call Saul, Season 5 coming out. The movie Ava comes out next week. And then the last thing from Vinegar Syndrome is going to be Rest in Pieces, another horror movie. Now, that's it for this week and next week. Now, we did have announced. There wasn't a whole lot announced. There was a new Batman animated movie announced this week called Batman Soul of the Dragon, which is an R-rated animated movie coming out that takes place in the 70s with some martial arts and stuff like that. And that will be coming out on the 26th of January. And there will be a steelbook on that, a Target exclusive steelbook on that. Akira 4K. So Akira is coming out on 4K. That'll be out the 7th of next month, December. And then the last thing I noticed was Django. The original Django is coming out in 4K on April 27th. So it's a little ways away. Other than that, that is it for what's coming out the next couple weeks. Now, what I do want to say is this. I just posted my video the other day on Black Friday, my predictions for Black Friday, what I thought about Black Friday. I did find out now what Target is doing for Black Friday. Target does not have any movies on sale on Black Friday. What they're doing this year is and they just did this 2 weeks ago too. They're just going to do the buy 2, get 1 free. That's kind of the new sale they've been doing all the time now. So nothing's on sale. You buy 2 movies, you get the third one free. You can manage to work that deal out if you buy 3 of the same price titles. So if you bought 3 $20 movies, you get 3 for $40. So that would be a few bucks off each movie. If you keep it that way. Now, unfortunately, in this situation, if you bought one movie was $49.99, another movie was $19.99, and the last one was $6.99, you get the $6.99 one for free. So it wouldn't be really. So you can work the deal to make some, to save some money, but you have to really make sure that you're pairing things up. And I know there's some people online. I know a couple people that I follow and talk to. What they'll do is they'll do 10, 15 orders. Sometimes they will get backed out if you're buying too much, but they'll do that. That way they can get that deal. But that is Target's deal. I also did mention Big Lots is having a bunch of movies. It looks mostly be DVDs. They're going to be $188 and $288 a piece. And again, I want to make sure you understand the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is starting to show movies now. They're starting to pop up with certain stores. It sounds like there's quite a bit of a mix of Blu-ray and DVD in there. I believe they're scheduled to be on the shelves on the 27th. But a lot of Dollar Trees like mine next to my house will probably have them out tomorrow. So I will be going to check that tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. There is some good stuff going on. Dollar General this year, no sale. I saw their ad. There is no sale for them whatsoever this year. For movies-wise, they got other stuff on sale, but no movies. This is a bummer year. Movies are not, there's not a whole lot out there. I made my list, and my list was, I think, 12 to 14 movies total, which is unusual for me because I usually will buy, 50 movies on Black Friday. And I'm probably going to trim it down even more than that because a couple movies I looked at aren't quite going down as much as I thought they were going to go down to. So it's going to be a weird one, but be on the lookout because I will be doing at the end of next week, I will be doing my Black Friday haul of everything I got for Black Friday, as long as I get it in the mail. And we should be looking at the end of next week. I should be getting my horror pack for November. So that's all coming up too. But that is it. Really really quick, short video. Because again, there's not much coming out. I know that in the middle of December, there's a couple more things coming out, but for the most part, it's, it is what it is. So, but again, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Leave us a comment below. Is there anything you're looking forward to? Oh, also, in case you didn't hear, it looks like Wonder Woman 84 is going to open in theaters on December 25th, on Christmas Day, but it's also going straight to HBO Max on that same day. And the nice thing about that is, unlike Disney, that was like, hey, we're going to give you Mulan, we're going to charge you $30 for it. If you already have the subscription to HBO Max, you can watch it for free. So, really looking forward to that. I will be honest, a little bummed. I did want to see Wonder Woman because I'm a big DC fan. I wanted to see the big screen, but my county is in the purple position, and we're on lockdown curfew, so that's not going to happen. But I am still going to be able to see it. At least they finally got a date for it. Now let's hope we can start seeing other things like Black Widow, Ghostbusters, and those other movies that were all delayed from this year, too. Quiet Place 2, man. I just watched The Quiet Place a couple weeks ago. I really want to see the sequel. That was supposed to be out almost a year ago. So that's my niece and nephew dog. So, but again, thank you guys all so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Click the like button, subscribe, the bell, the whole 9 yards. Again, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please be safe out there. Really be safe out there. Always keep hunting because you're never going to find, especially on the Black Fridays, because they may add some stuff. Who knows? But as always, live long and prosper. Bye.